Thank you all for being here. I'm Tracy Truelove, the Communications Manager for CDOT. And before we get started, I'd like to thank a couple people that helped pull this together. And then I would like to ask the speakers who are going to say a few things to kind of come up here and join us in the line. And then it'll be really easy for TV8 to get what they need. First, I want to thank Seema. Spencer is here, and Suzanne and Lauren from Crystal Peaks helped put the groundbreaking together. Obviously, Julie and Thad from Summit County were really instrumental, and Grant and I really appreciate when the locals help us get this together and get the excitement around it. With that said, also with us today is Jason Labs, who's our project engineer. He's here with us today too. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Grant Anderson. So come on up here, Grant. And you're going to use the microphone as you go so that we can pick up sound. Thad, why don't you come up and be here next to Grant?
Yeah, this is
Thomas, come on up. You're going to go after Thad. And did Bill make it?
Gary Wilkinson's here
Gary?
from Town of Frisco.
All right.
And Bill is also here. I'm assuming, Gary, you're speaking. Yeah.
Gary, come on up here and stand next to Thomas. Eric from Breckenridge. I just met Eric. There you are. You're going to be right here. John from Breckenridge. Kim Dufty, I saw you right here. And is Bill from White River here? National. You're going to get okay. Come on up. So with that said, thanks again for being here on this beautiful day and to open up this exciting new project. And here you go, Grant.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad it's not raining. I was a little worried, so the weather's going to help us, I think. Welcome. This is the groundbreaking, like Tracy said, for Iron Springs. It's a huge project for the county and CDOT. It's been a long time getting to this point, so Thad and I thought it was a really good idea to, commemorate it with a little ceremony and photo op, so in 100 years they can look back and see the people that made this project happen. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of my take on this. I think the ribbon cutting will be even better when we're all done. So we'll get more CDOT folks there for that. But a little bit about the project. We're almost done with the corridor widening between Frisco and Breckenridge. So this is a huge piece to get to that end of 4 lanes. And this project's just been incredible. We've been working on it, I think, 5 or 6 years to get to this milestone. And it's been a lot of collaboration in the community with all the partners. I think that's the huge message that CDOT has, is this kind of project really can't happen without these kind of partnerships. And, we impacted a lot of different resources with this project, and everybody worked together to figure out how to mitigate those impacts. So there's a lot more details I could share, but I think I'll let Thad take it from here.
Thanks, Grant. I'm Thad Knoll. I'm Assistant Manager for Summit County, and we're incredibly excited about what this project will do for the travelers between Frisco and Breckenridge. Almost completing the corridor here that's been on our itinerary and our long-range plans for many years. Not only will the traffic bottlenecks get better and the highway a lot safer, but bicyclists and other users here are going to see a giant boost with the elimination of the curvy, steep section that brought a lot of people either to their knees or at least to jump off their bicycles. That new alignment will be a gorgeous, scenic route along the edge of the reservoir, and will really help the loop that Summit County here has around the reservoir, and that adds to the whole fantastic recreational bike system, transportation bike system that we've got here in the county. So we're excited about that. That path will lead you right into the Frisco Peninsula recreation area, which is another great amenity that the community has. So we're excited about that. There's a number of underpasses that will go on the project as well. So people riding won't have to cross the highway really in any location. So we're very excited about that segment. So this is a really good community amenity, and having all of these partners here to help make it happen was what made it happen. And so here to talk about a little bit more about the project and their input and how the funding all came together, which was really unique in Colorado history, where this ramp, so-called ramp projects called the Responsible Acceleration of Maintenance and Priorities for the state, that required community partnership. And so together with all of our partners here, we were able to work with CDOT to get all the funding in place. So to start that off, Summit County Commissioner Thomas Davidson.
Thanks, Thad. It really took all of us doing a lot of talking with each other in order to pull this all together. And one of the things that's great about Summit County is the fact that we work well together. And there were moments, I will confess to you that there were moments, but here we are, we're getting this done. It's really exciting. And you know you're in Summit County when you're going to hear all of us talk about how much better the bike path is going to be. Yeah, we're going to get 4 lanes, but the bike path improvements are what are really going to be exciting. The people here in Summit County are going to love that new alignment, the safety that goes with that. And I'm excited to see this happen. Boy, when I became a commissioner, I thought, well, I wonder if I'll ever see 4 lanes to the busiest ski area in North America or not. But here we are, and in 2 years, we're going to have that. So pretty exciting. And I'm passing the mic now to the mayor of Frisco, Gary Wilkinson.
Thanks, Thomas. And Thomas is too calm and reserved to really say how important the county was in donating a lot of this parcel here to make this happen. Like he said, it took a lot of negotiation, but he made it happen. And Frisco's glad to be part of this. Our participation was some land on our peninsula, a recreation area that will provide a new trailhead that will come down to the lake for access to the lake. We're glad to be to provide that. So it's great to see this phase actually get this project to the Frisco town limits. And on behalf of the town, we wish everyone involved with the project a safe and successful completion. I'll turn it over now to the mayor of Breckenridge, Eric Mamula.
Thanks, Gary. I am Eric Mamula, the mayor of Breckenridge. The Town of Breckenridge has been really pleased to be part of this project since 2006, when we had to go to get the congressional action to get this done originally, and it's tremendous. The county's grown to a point that I don't know what we would do if we couldn't complete this, or if we hadn't been able to complete any of the prior phases of this project. So I think it's fantastic that the town is more than pleased with what's going to happen here, and my partner John Bueller from Breckenridge Ski Resort will add to that.
Thanks, Eric. And thanks, everybody, for joining us today. I am so proud to be here, and Vail Resorts is absolutely proud to be a partner in this incredible project. You know, this Iron Springs infrastructure project is so meaningful to finally have that connection from I-70 all the way through into Breckenridge, not only for the resort, the town, but also the entire Summit County community. This connection is so meaningful and has such a great impact. The collaboration and the ability, I think, to Thomas's point, that so many entities could come together and realize what a positive effect this has on everyone shows the type of community that we actually do have. So very proud of everyone that's involved in this today, and look forward to its completion. So next I'll turn it over to Kim.
Kim Duffy, president of Continental Divide Land Trust, and we may be the squeaky wheel, right? There's an easement up there, 30 acres. We got in 2003, owned by Summit County, and here we have a 4-lane highway going through our pristine conservation easement. Were we excited about that opportunity? Yes, actually we are, because it was going to happen. We knew when we got the easement that the highway was going to be widened, that the parcel was going to be impacted, and thanks to Grant for walking our board through the new alignment and paying attention to the issues that our board and the community said were important to make sure that we protected. And 11% bigger is the new easement. Shoreline views, pretty cool. And we're gonna call it the rec path, not the bike path, but yeah, an amazing bike path and not quite as challenging as it was, but still amazing. So it happened because of Grant and his crew that he put together, and his ability to listen to all the voices, all the little terriers nipping at his heels saying, what about me, what about me, and created an amazing project. The Board of County Commissioners, they funded it, they supported it, they put their money where their mouth is, and they made it happen. And a special shout out from us is Brian Lorch and his 2 hats that he wore, his awesomeness to represent Summit County and open space and trails, and be a board member for Continental Divide Land Trust, and make sure that this project represents the county and the easement and makes the rec path better. So thank you, Brian. The towns of Breckenridge and Frisco, it connects us. You know, somebody said it, we are all in this together. And the reason this community is so special is because we are all in this together. So it takes everybody. Another by name shout out is to Paul from the Forest Service, the U.S. Forest Service. Yeah, it's just national forest land, but he extended the conservation values, the protections, the idea of rehabilitation of the highway runs through it to the entire project area. So thank you, Paul. Thanks for doing that. So we are excited. We look forward to seeing the completion in 2017 and seeing the new easement. So thank you.
All right, thank you. The U.S. Forest Service has been a cooperating agency since the inception of this project, and a lot of this project has taken place on National Forest System lands. We too are extremely excited to see this project being implemented. We think it's going to implement a shared long-term vision that will result in a safer road alignment as well as improved recreational experiences. I think it's extremely rewarding to see so many different levels of government and different agencies, different companies pull together to achieve a long-term vision that will benefit the public for the long term. So for that, I think Summit County is awesome in that we can often pull together and get really important things done working together. So congratulations, and look forward to the project.
Thanks, Bill. Again, thank you everyone for coming. And I know Kim mentioned Grant Anderson here from CDOT, and we talk about all the great partners that we have. But really, this was a CDOT inspiration. The whole idea of RAMP back in 2013 was to help accelerate a lot of these projects. And so they required partnerships. And Grant really was the guy who helped see this vision of this new alignment and helped get it through all of the obstacles that it needed to get through, including new NEPA documents, environmental studies, and the like. So thank you, Grant. He's been a great partner along with CDOT, and thanks to all the CDOT staff and everybody that's been working on it. Thanks.
1, 2, 3.
They were ready. How about in unison? Okay, get started.
All right, you ready?
Ready?